Okay, you're with Ashley right. The date is the 3rd of June 2016. We're going to be looking at Unit 26, Learning Objective 3.1 and 3.2, talking about the appropriate filing and naming conventions to organise assets to ensure that they can be found easily. Now, I'm going to maintain some accurate written records of key information about the obtained assets as well, which will tick off 3.2. But I'm just going to show you firstly how I access the hard drive. Now, we have a hard drive here, which is in Finder, called the G drive. Now this is essentially for Nickelodeon how we're storing some of our information both carefully and as a backup copy. And in the corner here I've got a screenshot. Now I've labelled it screenshot because that's actually what you need to label it as, so it's easier for finding. The code is kept consistent with the timings and everything so they know where to find it. Now I'm going to leave it in Crafty Halloween. If we go to Crafty Halloween, you've got a drop down menu here, okay? Now these are all done by dates and times, so this one here is 02/10/15. So we'll leave it in the most recent part. It was filmed with camera A, so we'll have a look at camera A. That means we can get rid of camera B. Stick it in A04, XD root, and it was none of these, so we can. Oh, it was actually an edit because it was photoshopped and changed, which there's nothing in. So drag, carry, and drop in there. Simple. The reason we leave these stuff on drives is because we want to keep them as safe as possible. Some of this stuff is really confidential and private and needs to be kept under wraps, especially from audiences and social media. So it's that. It's also a good way of filing. I mean, like for example, we go straight to edits. It's there. It's safe, and I can easily walk someone through, or they can find it just by following really simple steps to find what I've put there. Now. We've spoken about storing it safely, we've spoken about creating and maintaining backup copies, which is what we've done there, but if I wanted to keep a copy for myself, all I'd have to do here is complete write, go down to copy, and it's done. Got it there as well. Sorted. So that's the copies done. We've done that. So maintaining our asset index is obviously quite important. We've obviously spoken about how we can find stuff. It's also important to make sure that you keep labeling this correctly. If you don't label your the assets correctly, or you don't put them in the right files, it's really hard for people to find as well as yourself, so you can lose stuff. And you don't want that because then it can slow down workloads and really cause a massive issue. When it comes to print records, this is like by use for production personnel. We don't print records anymore, so this is all done digitally, as you can see here, and that's how we keep our records on hard drives and stores and stuff like that. And yeah, essentially we've got to make sure as well, if we just quickly have a look, go back to camera A, A04 XD root, edit. If we have a quick look here and open it up, you can see that's there. Cool, just double checking it's correct. I've also saved it as a PNG image. Now it's only because PNG images or PNG images are the easiest file to transfer to when we're doing articles and stuff. So really important that we have that at the right file type. The size is only 814 kilobytes, so it's not a problem. Anything over 2 megabytes starts to become a bit of an issue because it's too much data, which is why it needs to be changed on Photoshop. Obviously PNG images can be changed on Photoshop, which is why they're used, and everything. When it comes to quality, you have to assess that yourself, obviously. I've just opened it up again, but you can see the quality is literally television quality, because that's where it was sourced, so it's not a problem. And yeah, all that stuff perfect. It's mostly down to the editor's decision as well as to whether it stayed, but yeah, really simple. Minimize this, minimize that, and then just safely get rid of it. Done, it's saved, and that's all. Thanks, bye.